Good morning, students. In this particular class, we'll try to understand the structure of sperm. The sperm is made up of three parts. One is the head piece, middle piece and tail piece. Head has got the presence of nucleus and acrosome. Acrosome has got the presence of enzyme which helps in the penetration into the egg. Nucleus is haploid. It means it has just got half of the chromosome, that is 23 chromosome when I talk about the human beings. And for the motility of sperm, energy is needed, which is present in the mid piece. Mid piece has got the presence of mitochondrion. It provides the energy for the motility. And then there is a tail piece which also helps in the motility, whereas mitochondrion provides energy for the motility. Accessory glands. Seminal vesicle. If you remember the structure of the male reproductive structure, I had made a mention of seminal vesicle and prostate gland. Seminal vesicles, these are a pair of thin-walled muscular and elongated sacs. Now they secrete a viscous means thick, fluid for nourishment of the sperms. So seminal vesicles release a fluid that brings about the nourishment of the sperm. Prostate gland. The prostate too produces a fluid which is released into the urethra along with the secretion of seminal vesicle. So prostate gland also releases a fluid into the urethra along with the seminal vesicle. See, the secretion of the accessory glands together with the sperms is called semen. So, accessory gland, the fluids released by it and the sperm together forms semen. Now, next moving on to female reproductive system. Ovaries, presence of ovaries, fallopian tubes or oviducts, uterus or womb, and vagina. Ovaries, these are paired structure present in abdominal cavity. Each ovary is shaped like almond and main function is to produce ova. Ova means egg. After maturity, the ovary releases one ovum after every 28 days. See, the egg is released once in every 28 days. It is not that the egg is being released every day. It is just once in 28 days the egg is released. In addition, the ovaries produce two sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone. These hormones cause a number of changes. Some of the important changes are growth and development of the uterus, fallopian tubes and vagina at puberty. So these are the parts of the female reproductive system. Regular monthly cycle, that is nothing but the menstrual cycle. Appearance of the secondary female sexual characteristics. And development of the mammary gland, that is changes seen during pregnancy, is controlled by these hormones. Next, moving on to the fallopian tube or the oviduct. These are the tubes that carry the egg from the ovary to the uterus. It is a fallopian tube that carries the egg from the ovary where it is produced to the uterus. The fallopian tubes are not attached to ovaries but are present near the ovaries and have funnel shaped fimbricated opening to receive the eggs as they mature. See, if you look at the diagram over here, you will observe this is the fallopian tube and this is the finger-like structure called as a fimbriae. Now the ovary is not attached to this finger-like projection. It is attached to the uterus by means of a ligament. So remember, the fimbriae is not attached to the ovary, but actually ovary is attached to the uterus by means of ligament. Now actually the fertilization is taking in the upper end of the fallopian tube. The egg which is released from the ovary, it is grabbed or it is taken up by the fimbriae and finally it passes all the way through the fallopian tube. fertilization will take place in the fallopian tube, okay, upper end of the fallopian tube. So this is the with respect to the fallopian tube. Let us study few more points. The fallopian tubes of the two sides unite to form a structure called uterus. So both the fallopian tubes join together to form a structure called uterus. It is nothing but the womb. If the sperms are present, fertilization of the ovum takes place in the upper end of the fallopian tube. If the ovum is not fertilized, it is discharged during the next menstrual flow. So if the ovum is not fertilized in the upper end of the fallopian tube, we see that the egg degenerates and finally it is discharged during the menstrual flow. Next, moving on to the uterus. Uterus is a hollow muscular organ within which the embryo develops. The cavity of the uterus is lined by a layer of cells called the endometrium. So the uterus is lined by endometrium, and it is a hollow muscular organ where once a zygote is formed, it gets implanted or attached in the uterus and development takes place in the uterus. It is a uterus in which the embryo gets implanted, means gets attached and develops for 9 months during pregnancy. The lower tip of the uterus is called as a cervix. So students, this is a cervix, the lower tip of the uterus. Vagina. It is a large muscular tube that runs from the uterus to the outside. The vagina receives sperms from the male and also serves as a birth canal during the birth of the child. So here if you look at this diagram, this is the vagina. This vagina is a long tube. Okay, it receives the sperms. It also acts like a birth canal. So hopefully vagina is clear to you. Look at the female reproductive system. Ovary, pair of ovary, and there is fallopian tube or the oviduct, and it has got the presence of fimbriae, and the two fallopian tubes join together to form the uterus, and the uterus is lined by the endometrium. Here the egg gets implanted, and this canal like structure is nothing but the vagina, okay, and the tip of the uterus is known as the cervix. Next, moving on to fertilization. During mating, the sperms are released in the vagina near the lower end of the uterus. So the sperms are released in the vagina. The sperms actively swim with the help of their tail and pass into the uterus, and they reach the oviduct, and the eggs fertilized by one of these sperms. So from the vagina it passes all the way up and it enters the fallopian tube. Here in the upper end of the fallopian tube, the fertilization will take place, and it is just one of the sperm that is getting fertilized with the egg.